So guys, you already know who it is. Those who don't know me, my name is SneezyChris, and this is the comeback of the century. What is going on, guys? I know if some of you guys are probably curious. Some of you guys are wondering what's the comeback, like why am I coming back? If you're new to the page, you're probably wondering, who am I? This is actually what this video is about. So stay tuned, walk in, grab you some popcorn, whatever you like to snack on, you feel me? Grab that bit. Man, I am currently 29 years old. I ain't no bro. I call me a big bro, you feel me? But like my whole life, I always wanted to like elevate others, help others, any way possible. My friends, family, and so forth. I just always had like some evil thoughts and evil heads saying like, how you gonna help them with no connection, no money, no following base and everything like that. And then boom. It took me a little while to understand this, but I just found out what I was doing wrong my whole entire life. All that will come within. You're already born with it. Like God already gave you that gift. So that's when I realized. So I want to say February 15th, 2025, I decided to get baptized and then getting closer to God and really like locking in. I got gifted a devotional book to my daily morning routine that's like non-negotiable, bro. Do not talk to me. I put my phone to the side, like I lock in. Like it's just me and God. It's like really like telling him what I'm struggling with, thanking him, asking him for guidance for the road that I'm supposed to be on, not where I want to be on, or like whatever road that he wants me to be on for him, and become the man that I'm supposed to be for the world. A little background. Main reason why I got into fitness is, for those that don't know me, I used to be like a party animal when it comes to like high school and then right after high school. I dropped out my senior year, like 2 months right before graduation. Started going, being bad to the streets. My parents gave me the ultimatum of either staying at home and like stop drinking, smoking, doing drugs, or get out their house and go live your life. I definitely chose to live my life. Do I regret it? I wouldn't say I regretted it, but it definitely took me some step backs, for sure. If I would have had the same mindset that I have now as a younger Chris, oh yeah, man, I would have probably been up there already, but it wasn't my time. It wasn't my call. I had to go through the struggles. I had to go through the trials and tribulations of being that stubborn kid in the streets and doing drugs. Thank God I never been arrested, like none of that. After realizing that, that's what mainly got me into like the fitness industry and just working out. Looking back at that Chris, I'm not disappointed at him. I'm just looking back at him like, wow, you had your fun, now it's time to put in that work that God put you in here for. So it's kind of locked in. So that was back in, I would say like mid 2020. That's when I really got into like the fitness industry, like really working out. I already know what to do a little bit because of the weight training class that I took. Shout out Coach Lawrence. So I knew the basics. Went ham for like a good 6 months. Beginning of 2021, I actually switched to crunch. Got mad serious with the gym. I hired a trainer. Shout out John. It's my boy right there. Still keeping contact with him. I trained with John for about like 4.5 months. 2 times a week, 60 minutes. That was $308 every 2 weeks. So I was giving crunch $616 every month for, what is that, eight sessions a month. I didn't look at that as like, holy crap, like that's a whole monthly bill of $600. Like, no, I saw it as a accountability and building a discipline of what I wanted. So it was funny because my first session ever with John, I looked him, he had to get information off me, what was my goals and so forth. He was wearing the Crunch Trainer shirt, and it was funny. I looked him deep in his eyes and I said, yo, teach me everything you know because I want that shirt. Like, I want to become a trainer. He said, say less. I was probably his most annoying client. I asked him so many questions. I would call him, I would text him. But at the end of the day, he also appreciated that too because I pushed him to the next level. And then comes middle of 2021, I kept, not gonna lie, I wouldn't say I fired John, but you know what I'm saying, it got a little bit more expensive, and then he had given me so many programs that he hooked it up for me. He was like, listen, finish this, and then you start this, and then do this. My meal plans, what to eat, he was on my butt about calorie surplus. Like, dude, it was amazing, like the process that I went through, and I fell in love with it. But sure enough, I became a coach. I would say I got my certification through ISSA at the end of 2023. Yeah, sure enough, went to go work at Crunch. Stayed there on and off. I was doing it full-time there, and then I was doing part-time assistant general manager at Domino's. That was fun. I was working like 60, 70 hours a week. My training went down. All I cared was my clients getting to their goals, which they hit. I'm such a people's person that I would put anybody in front of me before my own training, before my own meal, like anything like that. And then I just started noticing like I had to find a way of balancing, but I just was so close to having a breakdown, and boom, I had a breakdown, man. I quit Crunch. As soon as I quit Crunch, I actually got fired from Domino's. So then right after that, I went back to like my old roots, which was restaurants. I managed a restaurant downtown Las Olas for like a brunch spot. It's a fire spot still, I ain't gonna lie. Worked there for like 4 or 5 months. Didn't work out. And I'm just like in my head, like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, I wanna help others. I wanna be a coach to help everybody to meet their goals, get to their weight that they always wanted to be at. Stop eating junk food, like build a better habits for yourself and just a better lifestyle just in general. Right after that, I actually just said, screw it. I had an opportunity to do sales. I've been in sales like here and there, but I never done door-to-door sales. Had a great opportunity to go to Denver to do door-to-door pest control sales. It was all fun and games until the first month. I'll be honest, man. The first month we were in AZ, Gilbert, doing our preseason and stuff like that. And, in the back of my head, I always have those voices like, what did you sign up for, bro? Like, you got these young cats, like, knocking doors and, like, you're an OG, like, over here, the oldest guy. So it definitely humbled the crap out of me, I'll be honest. But it was great, I definitely got taught a lot about the company, myself, and just life in general. So pretty much like what I understood is like life is sales no matter what you do. It's like a lot of people call me like crazy for just randomly leaving Florida and getting on a plane and skedaddling and going to do door to door. I just looked at it as a good opportunity, something in the back of my head that I, could accomplish, which, boom, I did it. But the amount of people I spoke to, the experience that I grabbed, bro, like, amount of people that touched me, and I have a fitness page that's called One Touch Fitness. As many people as I can touch at a time. That's what that actually means. So, while I was up there working, and making money, I was still being touched, and I felt like God was putting people that was opening that door on purpose to like give me a purpose on what they're gonna tell me, if they're gonna buy it or not. It's just like, it was always a meaningful thing behind a door. It don't matter if they came at me rude, nice, trying to kick me out, like, but then I realized that this is my time to get in front of this camera and speak to everybody what I experienced and why I'm making this comeback. And unfortunately, guys, I'm retiring from all them pranks, the public interviews. Well, public interviews I'll probably still do it here and there, but I gotta go. You feel me? Now it's just more like, it's gonna be just talking about like life experiences, motivation, nutrition, gym. That's what this page is all gonna be about, and that's what I'm making this video for you guys. So I hope you guys stay locked in and stay tuned. And those that are new to the page, to the channel, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And your boy is out. I'll see you guys on the next video.